Welcome back to the bubble, my friends, and the one of the least watched campaigns on these on this channel, actually, the Valiant, where we are plowing through the campaign, and there have been some updates to this game, which allows for a skirmish mode as well as, of course, the campaign, but also competitive and last man standing. So there are more game modes to plow through with this game. But first of all, of course, we want to get finished with the campaign, which actually started to get pretty difficult with the last episode playing Shape of Things to Come. That took, I think it was the third or fourth try that I managed to finally beat that map. But now we're on mission number 5, the enemy of my enemy. Can I get... Ooh, I can actually start off with easy. I don't know how difficult this one is going to be yet, but I have noticed that the experience sort of stacks. If you go to the Shape of Things to Come, we have collected our 3000 mission experience, but we can still collect like survival experience, and we can find more gear as well. So I'm thinking if it might be a good idea to first play through the mission on easy difficulty, just to see what kind of I'm up against, and then trying to get more experience and things like that on my own time outside of the recordings. But so I think I'll try easy just to see how easy it's going. Oh, that will give me a lot less experience though. 4,000 for normal, 4,000 for hard. Really? Okay, let's try normal. It's it would be nice to level up my units if I win, that is. So okay, let's try it on normal difficulty. Of course, we have to see if we can do any upgrades or specs on our units. This is our cavalry hero, and he actually has some gear that we collected from the last episode. Axeman's mail. The chainmail worn by the warband's axemen is especially light, so as not to impede them when they swing their weapons. As a result, they can fight for much longer and with greater fury. 30% vengeance generation, defense 10 on both of them. However, with the patchwork mail that I'm already equipping, or that I already equip, increase melee damage by 50% when attacking an already engaged component. So I actually think that I will keep with this one. And we can give him a lance, Swabian lance. So this has more DPS, bonus range defense 20% on both, so that's nothing new. We have ram instead of trample, so with ram, gallops in a straight line, dealing 1150% of base damage to the first enemy squad in his path. However, if I use trample, then I hit everyone in my path. That's difficult. Piercing spikes. This effectiveness bonus grants 2 times damage against swordsmen and shield bearer squads, while the other one is 2 times more damage against archers and crossbowmen. I actually think that I will use the lance. I think that might be a better idea, because I'm still gonna use them to charge on archers, so then the not having the ×2 attack bonus from the sword kind of makes up for it with the piercing, with the ram ability. So let's see what we have for abilities and talents. Do I want superb swordsman talent? Would be ironic now that he has a lance. Enemy squads engaged in melee combat with Gascoigne suffers a minus 25% reduction to damage they deal. Yeah. But I actually think that I might use this one, because I will be stuck in melee against spears quite a lot, and a 25% reduction in damage from them would be very, very much appreciated. Rigorous retribution talent, or maybe even guarded talent, make them even buffier. Reduces the effectiveness bonus of enemy squads against the squads by 33%. Cavalry squads also gain this talent. Or should I go For ooh, for each enemy soldier knocked down. For that one to be useful, I need to actually have the ability to knock them down, because I don't think the ram has that ability. So I will not be using that one for now. Rigorous retribution talent. Retribution ability refunds 20%. Okay. Might go with that one. And I mean 2% vigor would be nice. I'm going to go with more defensive, because these guys they lose quite a lot of units. So, more defensive units. Let's see if Theodric has something. No upgrades for him. No soup for you. But you do have some really great weapons that we can choose from. Wow. Instantly restores 30% fortitude and 10% vigor to friendly squads within the area. Okay, the devotion has been will be boosted. So that's great. If I choose this one, that is. And that's basically the only thing that changes. What about the mace? We'll get knocked. Okay, no. I'm desperately going to need the heal. No accessories for him yet, though. But maybe that will be something later on down the line. Let's see if Conrad. Nothing more to level up, and no more items that he would need. However, why don't I want the Archer's Jerkin for this guy? I absolutely want this one. Decreases firing interval by 10%. Okay, I'm gonna go with that one instead. Did it actually change anything if we look at his clothes? Doesn't change anything. That's disappointing. But okay, so now he's a bit better. All of them should be a bit better right now. Next, let's see what we got with the archers. Nothing else here. I don't think the swordsman has anything. No, nothing new there. Spearman. And the cavalry. They have this guarded talent bonus that we got from the cavalry hero. So that's good. Always good to buy upgrades for the heroes that also affects recruited units of the same unit type. So let's start the mission. Hope everyone's doing well, by the way, and that you're not too cold, it being the winter time. In Sweden it's like 2 or 3 degrees Celsius right now, so pretty cold.
Looks like we're late. The smoke. They are burning homesteads.
Perhaps we can still save the castle. If we are to aid Lord Reinhardt, we must act right away.
Lord, someone's coming.
Wait, it's not the enemy. They bear the colors of Kempton.
Are ye friend or foe?
We are not here with the Crusaders. Quite the contrary, we've come to your lord's aid.
Lord Reinhardt is indeed beleaguered, aye. But Kempton's walls are yet to fall. Our small force got stranded outside the castle, but decided to rescue the peasants from the marauders, Lord.
Good men. We shall accompany you. We must pray that Lord Reinhardt can hold out a while longer.
Yes, let's pray so.
These bloody marauders are torturing the villagers all around the territory this side of the river.
We'll find as many as we can.
Does this mean that we might get axemen later on down the line as well? That would be interesting. Oh, indeed, it looks like that is the case. Okay, axemen squad. These mighty warriors wield two-handed axes and can use their insult ability to draw another squad into combat. Slowing them down will allow a squad to escape. Their bloodlust ability gradually increases the damage they deal while attacking the same enemy squad. Learn more about this squad on the army screen before you start a mission. Okay, so they have a taunting ability. Interesting. So I should be able to use them pretty much when someone's like following the archers. or following the cavalry or something like that.
Have to be watchful of our foes' patrols.
As you wish. I'm listening.
Yes, you shoot at them.
At the ready.
So far, this is going great. And what if you taunt these guys? No, you can't taunt them. Okay. This looks like a place where there could be an item. Could that be the case? No, that's not the case. Man, these maps are absolutely beautiful. Just look at the detail in the water. Love it. Love it. Wonder if this is something we should destroy though. I'm just really hungry to get the gear that we can find. But it's not easy to find it. Okay. There we have some money and they actually retreat. How come they retreat, I wonder? Let's see if I can just run up. I'll put the axemen. Yeah.
On the march. Advancing. In God's name.
Yeah, I don't think this was the best thing that I've ever done. But now we'll just use the heal to the best of our abilities, and you really need to focus down these the spearmen to the best of your abilities. But they are quick.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Lord, guide my path. Retribution awaits.
There we go. Awesome. And now we can help them out with devotion, but wow, the rangers are completely obliterated. Almost.
Gather around. Onward.
Once again, it's like, how are we even going to defend against all of this? Like, just like that, we lost the axemen.
Retribution awaits. We must not let them get away.
Give 'em volley.
Yeah, we kind of don't have a choice but to let them get away. Okay, so we've lost one unit,
Come, brothers.
and that
As you command.
road is under heavy surveillance.
Aye. Light them up, lads.
The wicked shall fall. Do not falter.
Yeah, this doesn't look like something I should be doing. Maybe I should have tried taking on a more stealthier path.
Archers at your command. On the hunt.
There we go. Can we bring them down? There we go.
Gather around.
Chisel them down one at a time.
Archers. Light them up, lads.
Patrol is slipping away, Lord. The wicked. On the march.
Yeah, it might be slipping away, but I'm freaking dying here, man. So that axeman unit, that was a free unit that I won't be able to get back without paying for it, unfortunately. So I'm thinking if it might be a better idea if I fail this this campaign or this specific mission, to just kind of try to go for a sneakier path. Although it looks like this is going to be one of those places that we're really gonna have to fight hard to get. There we go. So those are down.
God's name. Come, brothers.
So we ran into their trap over there. Here we have another location. Most likely there will be some units here as well, maybe.
On the march.
I would really like to find a way to make... Oh, wow. How should I be able to take that down? Jesus. Because they can't swim, I reckon. Completely doubt that they have an ability to swim. Maybe I should just be stealthier, you know? And not even to take any confrontations before I have a recruitment ability. Just keep on walking in the tall grass where there aren't any, where no unit can see us. And yeah, look at that. That's not something that I want to mess with. Is it tall grass over here as well? No, I am visible there. Invisible here. Okay, cool, cool, cool. This kind of reminds me of a game called Desperados. Really important to be sneaky when playing that game. See if I can just run them straight over the road. So far they didn't seem to notice us. I wonder. Much more sneakier than I would have anticipated. And it looks like we actually could have snuck our way through, across the entire map, so far at least, without actually having to waste our unit of axemen. So that's something that I will bring with me for the next time around. Okay. Take that location. Okay, yeah, that was not clever. Okay, here we go. We do not replenish our energy fast enough, because look at this. Completely wasting my money here. Yep, there they died. Unfortunately. But it looked like we are going to make some more money right here. So we got that going for us. And at least we got a recruitment point right now. And like I said, this first time around it will be more like me learning from my mistakes. Trying to find the best way to navigate throughout the map.
The day of reckoning is at hand.
There we go. Those two down. And what happens if I send you up into the tower? And just recruit one more unit. I mean, I like the swordsmen. They are effective against ranged. Only effective against ranged. Those axemen are effective against swords and shields. If only I already had a unit of axemen. Okay, I do not want... I can't make them any slower, can I? Almost got the last of them. Almost. Okay, and we have another camp over here. But I do think that another camp would mean a buttload of more troops. And so far I haven't found any of the gear that I'm supposed to be finding all over the place. So let's just start moving ahead. Hopefully we'll make more money than, or we'll find more money than we could possibly spend. Like, yeah, I can only have five units, you know. So I mean, if I find 200 gold more, then I'm up with a full stack. How come you only had one unit in there? That's something I would like to know. Like, where are the rest of you? Or maybe there was some gear down here, wasn't it? Like both gold and a throwing axe. It looks like this place might be one of those as well. I would really like for the camps to actually generate some kind of income as well. Okay. If only I had some... If only I had some pikes. Oh, wow. Okay, just trying to use my skills to the best of my abilities. Their archers are going to hit us quite a lot, but fortunately they can only... They are most efficient against pikemen, and I don't have any of those. There we go. I need to find some kind of ability to make my archers better against melee units as well. Can I have you attack these? Yes, there we go. And use the ability. And I think this should start working in our favor now. As soon as that swordsman unit is brought down, I will bring these axes over to help the archers. There we go. Do some first class healing and... Yes. You can bring fire onto them. Great! There we go. However, I do think that the horses might be quite efficient to against axes as well. Or maybe not. There we go. You turn onto them. You turn onto them. How easy might it be to liberate these guys? Okay, you can't even liberate them. However, you can, right? No? Oh, there we go. No. Thank you. So where are you going now? Didn't get any money or anything. But here we got some. So now's the question, what would be the best idea to get with this money? I mean, I would like to go with like more swordsmen, to be honest, but they are only effective against ranged, and I feel like I need more strong units against melee, like more axemen, but they should be health 1.7 half the health of swordsman. Fortitude, less fortitude than the swordsman. DPS, a little bit more. Range defense, no range defense here, but some range defense here. Slow speed, slow speed. Okay, I'm going with more swordsmen. They're my go-to unit. They really are. Feels like they have some good fortitude, and it's and they might be a good like bulky unit to throw in the mix. But still, no. This is what a mounted unit would be good for, like running around looking for gear, because so far I haven't found any gear at all. Because the throwing axes, they do not count as gear. In the previous, in the first mission where I started to get gear, it was like it was really clear where I could find them. Doesn't feel like that's the case here though. I don't want to. They can't be just hanging around by the riverside, can they? Maybe. I'm really fortunate that they don't grow tired. Okay. Looks like might be some good opportunities for ambushes here, although they don't seem to be any more units. No gear here. Oh my god, that's so gruesome. People on stakes, heads on pikes. And over here to the south there was this poor peasant hanging from by his neck. Gruesome stuff indeed. Okay. We have swordsmen. Stay down. There we go, making them a bit slower.
We must not let them get away. Valiant brothers of the sword. Lord, give them volley.
Yeah. God dang it. They will be able to get away. Because they are quicker when they retreat than we are when we're shooting at them. So in order to take them down when they are retreating, I would need so many ranged units. Let's see if there's another place for us to get some Monet. Should be up here.
Take heed. That camp is teeming with the enemy. Attacking it will draw us into an arduous battle.
Okay, and I would not like to be drawn into an arduous battle. Although most likely there's a lot of gear and stuff here. So, let's see if we can sneak around. We can't sneak around this ridge. I wouldn't think. So, let's instead start moving south. Maybe we should even make an actual attempt at taking the gear down here. I think that might be a good idea. Or, maybe the real strategy to go around this would be first play it on easy mode. Try to gather up all the gear that I can find, and then use that gear to take the level on normal difficulty. And on the normal difficulty you get a bigger experience boost, so then you can use the abilities that you get to maybe try it on hard difficulty. Maybe. Just trying to understand how to best play this game, because it's not easy for me to understand, to be honest. We have 1 point over here with even more people to rescue. So far we have rescued 1 out of 3. You can see that up here to the left. And at least 1 hero must survive. I wonder where our cavalry is at. I saw him on the cinematic, but I haven't seen him since. Have not seen him since. Man, it's a long way to run for this. We have to use the forest to our advantage to the best of our abilities. This is a big map. Takes a while to run all over this. And I would like to try to do a lot of damage, as much damage as possible before they even reach us. Like, a good idea right here would be to have some spearmen, most likely.
Lord, guide my path.
Yes. Okay. Only some money and a throwing axe. And a lot of cavalry. And I think the cavalry is only strong against ranged, right? So, let's get into it, shall we? Try to take down the archers early. I think that's a good idea.
We cannot linger.
There we go. We're actually taking them down. There we go. Yes, come here, you dog. I did not anticipate that this would go as smoothly as it actually did. I will have you to take the throwing axe later when we're done. Can you actually throw as well? No. Okay, you the throwing axe, because each unit throws their own axe, you know? So I think it would be a bigger DPS if I use the bigger units to throw the axes. Okay, now it's time to go on to the next location. You can run over there, and I'm thinking if a cavalry unit, I mean, they are only good against ranged. But they're fast though. And I think we can knock out their ranged very quickly. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. Would have preferred to use swordsman, but you know, sometimes you just gotta try it out. See what feels good. And I think there were units up here, right? Because this is an important point over here, so most likely there will be stock of units. Okay, how long can you go and still be invisible? Okay. Where is everyone? Okay, there we had everyone. We don't have anywhere to hide from these guys. So I think I'll just try to set up some kind of a defensive position with my infantry, like one good line, and then use my cavalry to try to run around and maybe take archers by surprise if we have an opportunity for that. Okay, pikemen. And you, throw the axes, shove. There we go. No, I do not want you to take that way. First of all, take the money. And we can ride around still. And try to attack those guys in the back. That worked. You can light them up. And we need some healing. There we go. How's it going with the health? The axes are starting to get a bit depleted. But all in all, I would say we're doing quite well. Fortunately, it was so many like really depleted units that retreated to this position. Stay down. And the cavalry is actually trying to retreat. That's good for us. There we go. We did not lose any units, fortunately, but we did lose some fortitude. So we'll gather everyone up. And there we go. Got a decent amount of fortitude. I mean, is this a way to find gear? No? Maybe something down here by the riverside? And... ooh. Let's see if there might be some here. Really have to run around on these small paths. I mean, we haven't even taken 2/3 of the map yet. Okay, you could not go there. And I guess neither can these guys, right? No. Okay. So now we have 50 money. Why wouldn't you give me an even 100, you sheep bugger? Okay. Keep sneaking. Just keep sneaking. Okay. So there are archers here. And said archers are retreating. Huh. Okay. Okay, so I think the archers might be coming back. Yes, no, maybe so. Oh no, now they saw us. Okay. Nothing more to hope for right now. However, I will use the cavalry to take down their archers. Kaboom! There we go. And we can use vengeance right there. Swell. You actually need to start putting yourself into some safety here. And even more spearmen are coming along. And stay down. There we go. And we can actually use the archers to keep laying down some fire on the spearmen. Take them down as soon as possible. We haven't lost any units yet. So we got that going for us. And they pull back. Eventually, everyone will pull back to, you know, somewhere where they will all gather up. Is it up here where the final point should be? I think so, right? But we have 2 out of 3 rescued groups of peasants, so we have to deal with that as well. And we can't recruit any more units. So this is what I'm talking about. We shouldn't be too sad about having lost some units in the beginning, because fortunately we make up with for that with new units that we can recruit. Pick up some axes and do a little sneaky sneak. Can't do too much of a sneaky sneak in that direction. But I don't think there's any gear here. Well, how come we don't find any gear anywhere? There should be 4 pieces. Weird. Okay, so now it's time to go for the middle location. Just marching straight up on the road like it's no one's business might not be the best strategic choice. So we'll try to sneak around during the from the southern part here. Oh, look at that. Pikemen are pulling back. Form up. By form up, I will be pulling back. You attack the pikemen. really important that we lay as much fire onto them as possible. Wow, can't believe the axemen took so much damage. There we go, throwing some axes. Let's see if we can actually get you to start pulling back. There we go, some pikemen should be dead. Taking good care of those archers, that's good. There we go, attacking them from both sides. Fortunately, I'm pretty close to... How come they can still run around? Oh, damn. You need to start pulling back. Yeah, we need to get all of these guys back to heal up, basically. Oh, no, we lost them. God dang it. The pikemen are so efficient against horses. But we have money to recruit even more of them. So let's go with that. Actually, no. Let's go with even more swordsmen. Just make it one bulky force. There we go. March them up. And we should be able to take down the spearmen, right? Yes. Just like that. How's it looking with vigor, etc, etc? You are a bit weakened, so we have to pull you back to strengthen you up a little bit. And we will send you right back to the front lines as soon as possible. First of all, let's see if we can sneak our units in to this camp. So far, it looks like it's going alright, at least. We have these guys down here that we need to save. Great. Yes, they do, my friend. Yes, they do. It would be so nice if I could just, like, trigger one of these guard units to come attack us. How's it going for you? It's going slow, but you're getting there. And that's what matters. You just have to wait a little bit. Man, this is some sadistic stuff and some graphic as well. Okay, which unit has access? One swordsman unit and the axeman unit. There you go. Pull through. Attack. Wow, this is... I did not plan this well. I did not plan this well at all. Let's see if you can take care of those spearmen as fast as possible. Anyone out down on health? You are almost a bit low. Yes, light them up. There we go. And you can run up and help that squad there. They will start losing health points very, very soon. Let's see if we can get you up right here in the middle. No, I kind of have to select one of my units. Dang. And stay down. Okay, these guys really need to pull back. I do not want to lose out on an axe because of them. So, pull back. Stand there for a little while. And you need to pull back as well. Can heal you. Make them a bit slower, can I? Yes, can pull you back for a little bit, and then hopefully the hero can save the day. Man. There we go. So these guys can be saved, and hopefully we can just heal these guys up as soon as we've taken over the camp. There we go. You can't use your power yet. Let's see if I can just pull you back. Yes. This worked just fine. Oh, wow. Just barely managed to save him. How are they so freakishly strong? What the hell, man? We do have money to recruit more units, so it's not that. There we go, and we can use that skill to provide some more fortitude for these guys. How many units are they recruiting? What the hell? Yeah, they sure are. Okay. We just have to pull all of our units back, replenish at this camp, and hopefully they haven't completely filled out their ranks by the time we're back, because oh dang, we lost some troops here. Actually, the archers are completely full with fortitude and vigor. So I'm thinking if I might be able to use them for something. Looks like they still have some units, actually. 3. And soon all of our units will be healed up. There we go. Once more onto the bridge. As long as you have some place to pull everyone back to. And we do have 150 coin to recruit more units if we would need it. I'm thinking what would be better use. I have 3 units of swordsmen and 1 unit of axemen, so I do have a lot of melee units. I'm wondering what should be better options. Pull you guys back. You have access. No, I don't think I have to use them yet, actually. So there we go. Start hailing down arrows on those guys. Wow, these guys are really squishy. Pull these guys back just a little bit to something else. Takes the aggro. There we go. Use all. Okay, they will run back and heal, right? I do think that's how they do it. Yes, they do. They are actually clever enough to pull back. Interesting. There we go. Ooh, recurve bow. You can get gear by killing units. Interesting. Okay, so where are my archers? Where are they? They're all the way back there. Why though? Okay, so we can first of all run you up in that tower. You guys free the prisoners. You can take some gold, and then we'll just take care of this camping location. Great. So that's one more. Yes, you are so welcome. Now we just have the last prisoners up here. But we will soon be all stacked up with vigor and fortitude. And I do think that we will have to fight them here. We do have enough economy for 2 new squads. But we are, yeah, we're almost up to an hour in this episode. But it's all about running in the forest with this one, isn't it? Actually, I would love to see if there's a way for us to take their camp first, so they won't be able to heal up their units after when we're pulling back, you know? And we should be able to, we should have to fight this one as well. Most likely that's where we're gonna get some gear. But we don't need any more money, and the gear won't be used right now anyway. Sneaky sneak. Can we do some sneaky sneaks here? Nope, they saw us. Or did they? Yeah, they did. They absolutely did. You focus down that spear unit. Oh, right. Throw axes. There we go. And just do our very best in using our skills and also healing up our units as well. So far, it looks okay. Light them up. 1 spearman unit down. That's great. You can focus on the next one now. And you run take on the archers. I wonder what that axe thing means that we just got. I do not know. Heal. Great. We're doing swell right now. We might get our next piece of gear. No, we did not get it, killing that unit, unfortunately. But before saving those prisoners, I would actually like to see if we could take down this camp over here as well. Might be a bit hubris on my end, but it would be nice to see if I am able to completely get a complete victory out of it. Move everyone up. You can take these money actually. That's the sound of money. Okay, there we go. Some spearmen as well. Yep. As long as we have a lot of swordsmen, we can actually deal quite a decent amount of damage on these guys.
The day of reckoning is at hand.
Although we are 4 units, those spearmen sure could take a beating. Okay. No gear anywhere. All of this just for sneaky sneak, even more impaled civilians. It's a damn shame. All of our units are completely rested up. Just some more mana or energy or whatever. I completely forget if it's vigor, maybe. That the rangers, the archers are a bit low on. But we have The last location left. And then we can run. If we're starting to completely lose, then I can just send the archers or something to run up and free the prisoners. I'm the hunt. Or on the hunt. Okay, there is no really hidden area for us to attack from here. So we might have to go straight in from the cabbage. Oh, items. There we go. And stay down, stay down. Yeah, you come here. Just rain down fire on these guys in the middle. Use the skill as often as possible. You can actually try to go on, take on the archers first. Because you're supposed to be very strong against the archers. There we go, even more staying down, and they stay down. I don't know how, but somehow it seems like we're starting to actually do quite okay against all of these guys. In the beginning we got our asses whooped hard, but now seems to be going okay. I need to read up more about this skill. For the duration, the squad regains fortitude equal to 25% of the damage it deals. Oh, nice. So it kind of heals it heals up the units to actually use the taunting ability. That's interesting. So it's good to use this one as much as possible. Run up, take that gear. We got a Die-Hard's Cuirass. That looks cool. Okay, so we're done. And we get even more money here. And a lot of throwing axes as well. It's too late now though, because I've already beaten all the armies. But a lot of throwing axes. Okay, it's cool to know that they are here. And I think we only got like 2 pieces of gear, so it would be nice to know like where should I have gotten the other pieces of equipment, because I've killed everyone. Okay, let's go and help these guys out, shall we? It wasn't pretty, but so far we've done it, and I don't know if this is the entire mission or if it's just like the first part. And when we've freed the last prisoners, it will be like, oh, we are going to be attacked, you have to defend this position, yada yada. Because I would not be surprised if that was the case. But first of all, let's free the captured civilians. Rescue them, because we are the good guys.
Thank you, Lord. We would have been tortured to death.
Oh my god.
I believe that was the last of them. It's the last one we have time for. We cannot allow Lord von Kempton to fall. We must make haste now to cross the river.
Okay, we're not done here. Relieve the defenders at Kempton Castle, and at least one hero must survive. And so far I don't see any health points on von Kempton, but most likely that's going to be where we'll find the next, the last of the equipment. But we will just be charging across the river, try to take this recruitment point. We have 600 coins in the bank, so we can really just throw units in there if we would like to. I do not know if they level up by keeping them in combat or anything like that. So if there's like an actual reason as to why to try to keep the same group alive for as long as possible. Leg it, man! Take over this one. And the archers will have to stay a bit behind. We have more money there to be taken. I wonder if...
That fellow is running away, my lord. Probably to warn the besiegers.
Yeah. Let them for now. There we go. All of you, charge in. You attack the spearmen. Just keep raining down with the volley. Ooh! The charge, trample, and ram abilities will be immediately cancelled, so I can use that function if I'm clever to like interrupt charges from cavalry and things like that against ranged units.
Lord von Kempton held the enemy here as long as he could before falling back.
So sad to hear about all this. Okay, no more gear here. But all of our units are basically healed up as well. The ranged unit has 2 throwing axes, so I mustn't forget to use those. Now let's go help this boy out, shall we? Wow, it looks like I'm supposed to throw a lot of axes on this map.
Look! The Lord of the castle. He's striking out from behind his walls to lay low the foe at his gates.
Yep. No gear in there. Throw axes. There we go. Almost completely took down their... Almost took down their complete unit. But now we have to be even better at this. Throw axes. Throw axes. You run over and take care of them. And you... There we go. So they will heal up a little bit. And we do have even more throwing axes to use. There we go. Throwing axes. Okay, von Kempten is still alive. Just barely. There we go. No stay down yet. Stay down. There we go. Yeah, you should stay down, boy. Throw some axes. We can throw a lot of axes. There we go. Now, take care of their archers. Just keep on giving volleys all over the place. Come here, dogs. So, let's see. Do they get any fortitude? Yeah, they do. They heal up. That's awesome. There we go. Hunting falcon. That's cool. Yeah, and we're getting a lot of money as well. How much money was I supposed to have used in this map, in this mission?
Whoever you are, your timing is to be commended, lad.
Lord von Kempton. My name is Theodoric von Eichenberg. I have come to...
Sadly, we've no time for pleasantries, Lord Theodoric. There are too many trespassers on my land, and I intend to do something about that. Are you joining me?
You bet your ass we are.
Let's teach these interlopers a lesson in chivalry.
In chivalry. Absolutely. Let's chivalry them to bits. Eliminate the enemy's main camp. Okay, so, wow. This is a long episode. Ooh, and I got Reinhardt as well. Yes, almost ready to be bashing skulls. Cool. We do have a lot of melee infantry. And we are ready for battle. And it looks like we're almost we have 1,000 coins. I wonder if there should be some gear over here somewhere. Send them to different directions just in case there are any pieces of equipment or gear left around. There's some money there at least, so there's that. Man, I think we absolutely just used up We used up way too much of our throwing axes, I said, but then just noticed that we have even more throwing axes that we might get if we would like. Okay, nothing more here for Reinhardt. Move back. And those guys will need to be healed up. You run up and replenish your strength. And you grab a bunch of throwing axes because you're a ranged unit anyway. So I think it's quite reasonable for you to have throwing axes. There we go. And oh, even more throwing axes. Don't mind if I do. Throwing axes, throwing axes. And I also need to be very strategic with which units I use to with the throwing axes, etc., who are in the front line, because they can't throw their axes if they are already engaged in combat. There we go. Now start moving, using the main road because we're badasses. No equipment in here. Can I even get in here? Might be the wrong situation to become curious with things like that, but no equipment here. And I could go in there as well. Cool stuff, cool beans. I wonder if Reinhardt dies, does that mean that I cannot recruit any more units? I wonder. Oh, there we go, even more throwing axes. Looks like they almost replenish.
I have fought alongside him in the past, Lord von Kempton. But now it seems I have become his enemy.
Yep.
Underaward only sycophants and cruel henchmen. You look and act like neither, so you're all right in my book, lad.
Oh.
Lord, are we to scout the area first? Or do we head in?
Head in.
You're best speak more freely than I'm used to, lad.
Where I come from, loyal and stalwart retainers are rewarded with trust.
I suppose you're right.
Yep. You bet your ass. Okay, we will be doing some sneaky sneaks. Running through the forest and not completely just barge in through the main road. And something tells me that this is going to be where some of the like last stand stuff will take place. Okay, even more throwing axes. Awesome. Okay.
Look who decided.
Horst Bögenhoff.
Thank you for sparing me the effort of hunting you down one by one, my
No worries, bro.
Trespass on my lands and dare threaten my guest, dog. I'll crush the skull with my bare hands.
Throwing axes like crazy. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you keep fighting them, and you get those guys entangled. And you get you entangled. There we go. Health is going down quickly. Not a big fan of that. Actually, you run over and take care of all those archers, could you? There we go. Almost ready there. Stay down. And stay down. Great. And we could fill up the fortitude with a lot of our... Oh, what?
out of my way, fools!
Okay, so he's pulling back. Looks like that was part of the plan. And those axes were completely wasted.
Day of reckoning is upon.
Burn, fools! Burn! Retribution!
Burn? Oh no.
On the march.
Almost.
The wicked shall
There we go. Okay, you're lying down. That's not good. There we go. Now I can use a retribution. Any second now. Okay. And you throw axes on that general thing. Ow! Almost ready to just use more. Oof! The axes were almost completely wiped. Come on! There we go. Now it's just the captain left. And there we go. Oh, look at that. We managed to interrupt the charge. So it actually did work. Cool stuff. Cool beans. Always throwing fire at my poor archers. Oh, and there was a fuse time as well. Interesting. Yeah, the vigor is completely run out for my infantry. There we go. Stay down. Can you maybe run over and take care of them? So many units. Jesus. Can you throw some axes maybe? Then we need to start pulling people back as well. 4, 5, 4, 3. Okay. Maybe I'm thinking if it might be a good idea to start pulling back actually to just replenish our strength a little bit. Or I'll just replenish them anyway. I'll just recruit more. Now you need to move. Okay, we have room for more recruitment, so let's just keep on sending more swordsmen. We can afford even more. Wow. Okay, we actually do need to start pulling back now, it seems. You pull back, heal up. Man, this is just difficult, man. Okay, you run in and try to deal with the archers until you're dead. Oh no! Oh damn. And yeah, you're almost dead. That's not good at all. See if we can pull you back. And Reinhardt will have to take your place when he is finished. Yep, you sure are, my friend. You sure are. Man, that general is strong. This is insane. Okay, pull everyone back to camp. This is getting ridiculous. Everyone, replenish at camp. If their general is stupid enough to come after us. Doesn't look like that's the case though. I'm thinking if I should just have a lot of archers. I have 800 gold left in the bank. And now we're all rested up and ready to just jump into the complete onslaught yet again. There's no way to just cut off the replenishment, is there? No, there's not. You need to keep an eye out on the 5 has the axis, the throwing axis. And he just replenishes his fortitude. 5. Focus on the archers. There you go. Use it. Use the abilities. What? Oh, he has provoked. Okay, so he will do all kinds of stuff in a bigger range, basically. There we go. The archers are down. Could increase some fortitude for some of our rangers. And you need to get out of the way, bro. There we go. Keep focusing on the spearmen because they should be a bit weaker. And maybe that's the thing, you know. Maybe we just have to... And there we go. Interrupted their charge. Love that ability. There we go. Focus down this guy now, please. You can run over and try to take care of the archers, though. And you. And fire on these guys. Can we attack this gate? I wonder. No, we cannot attack that gate. Try to intercept those units, and you just keep on firing. You're doing a great job. Yes, it is. There we go. We brought him down. Horseman's axe. Yes! That is what is up, Ravager. The captain has fallen. Yes, he did, but he took a beating, that's for sure. Took one hell of a stance.
It was an honor to charge into battle by your side, my lord.
Beautiful. Gascoigne, you weren't here. You can't come here and take credit.
Worry not, my men will see to them, knightly brothers. Heroes such as you lot deserve to be applauded, so we will feast in your honor.
Thank you. But Gascoigne was not there. How can he be there in the cinematic and take credit for what we bled through? Rescue the captured civilians. Yes, mission time. Now we're in 10 minutes, so the missions are getting longer. And fulfilled all the objectives. That's awesome. And yes, we leveled up all of our heroes. Quite a lot, it seems. Great. We did not interrupt enemy abilities with the ability block effect 10 times. We did not cancel out charge type abilities 5 times. Now I know that I can do that with the archers, so that's something that I have to try a lot more. Deal 5,000 damage to enemies. Yes, we did that. And we did not successfully destroy 5 enemy squads as part of an ambush attack from the bushwhack. But we got all the gear, so that's good. All in all, I would say it's an accomplished mission in more ways than one.
October the 14th, in the year of the Lord 1217, east of the Reschen Pass, the Alps. It has been almost 2 weeks now since the company left Reinhard von Kempten's castle, accompanied by its lord, and began the arduous, freezing ascent of the greatest mountain in the world. How I hate the cold. One keeps forgetting what true cold is until winter returns each year to give us a harsh reminder. The snow seems to be especially early and abundant this year, having already closed many high passes, threatening to prevent us from crossing the Alps altogether. That would be disastrous for the quest, for we have learned that Ulrich von Gravel and his crusaders are racing us to get over the mountains through Brenner Pass to the east. Thus, Lord Theodoric would not risk taking one of the larger, safer mountain passes, and that is how we ended up on Reschen Pass, and find ourselves marching into the heart of winter. Unfortunately, because of the worsening weather, we wound up in a forlorn part of the mountains. The few locals are fearful and talk of strange creatures roaming the countryside, as expected. Men in wolfskin, horned men of the mountain, even men made of ice and snow. Perhaps the strangest legends are attributed to the king of the mountain, who they call Rubetzal. Some claim he is a giant who commands the wind and snow, waylaying anyone who dares enter his dreadful domain. All of this is, of course, folly, the fearful superstition of folk who have fallen far from God's embrace. Just before going to sleep last night, we all heard the howl of wolves and the blare of strange horns in the distance. I asked one of our scouts if they could be local hunters out to bag wolf pelts. He gave me a curious look and pointed at some tracks in the snow he had been inspecting. These did not hunt the wolves, he said. These went hunting with the wolves. The next morning we'll set out to scale the most difficult length of the pass. Nobody looks forward to it, but perhaps now there is hope we can actually make it before the snow shuts off the passes or buries us all together.
Now that's some dramatic stuff. That was mission number 5. The next one will be Winter's Fury. But that's not for this episode. It's already way too long. But I do appreciate the ones of you who stayed and watched this long, or who watched this episode at all. Of course, I appreciate that a lot. If you found this entertaining in any way, consider leaving a like on the video. I hope to be seeing you in the next one. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next episode.